Avengers Endgame deals with something rarely seen in movies, the idea of worldwide depression, the concept of something horrible happening that affects everyone on Earth. Now, this isn't the first movie to tackle the subject. Unless I'm mistaken, unless there's some older film that tackles the subject that I'm not aware of, the first movie to do it was 2006's Children of Men, a movie that proves that box office success or failure is not an indication of quality. I'm about to spoil the shit out of this movie, so if you haven't seen it, please go watch it. It is a freaking masterpiece. In Children of Men, it's 2027. 18 years ago, all of mankind became infertile, and pretty much as expected, it's been downhill ever since. Most of the world has descended into chaos. Only England still has a functioning government, and said government has imposed strict, bordering on oppressive anti-refugee laws.
Day 1000 of the Siege of Seattle.
The Muslim community demands an end to the army's occupation of mosques.
The Homeland Security Bill is ratified. After 8 years, British borders will remain closed. The deportation of illegal immigrants will continue.
The movie opens with Theo, played by Clive Owen, getting his morning coffee and reacting with indifference to the news that the youngest person in the world has been killed.
Witnesses at the scene say that Diego spat in the face of a fan who asked for an autograph. He was killed in the ensuing brawl. The fan was later beaten to death by the angry crowd.
He leaves the coffee shop, which is then destroyed by a bomb.
I'm glad you don't take cream with sugar, Abita.
He visits his friend Jasper, an old hippie who has recently developed a type of weed that tastes like strawberries when you cough.
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 Cough. You taste it? Strawberries. This is strawberry cough.
They talk, and when Jasper asks what Theo did for his birthday, Theo responds with,
What'd you do on your birthday?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, you must have done something.
No. Same as every other day. Woke up, felt like shit. Went to work, felt like shit.
That's called a hangover, amigo.
At least with a hangover, I feel something.
That mood, that mentality, basically applies to the entire world at this point. Everyone is either clinging on to any scrap of hope they can, or they've given up. Mankind isn't going to go out in a blaze of glory like a lot of us think we deserve to. We're just waiting to go extinct. Everyone feels like shit, and most of them are just trying to distract themselves from that feeling. There's even a great bit of dark comedy when we see graffiti that says, "Last one to die, please turn out the lights." Like in Endgame, the characters in Children of Men are given something no one has had in years: hope.
Don't.
Don't what?
Don't give me hope.
In Endgame, it was the realization that they could use time travel to get everyone back. In Children of Men, it's in the form of a pregnancy. The first pregnancy in 18 years. A refugee woman named Key is somehow pregnant. Pretty much everyone who finds out ends up wanting to use the baby for their own political goals, or whatever their goals may be. And they're worried that the other side will do the same if they find out.
Now, we all agreed to deliver Key to our brothers and sisters in the Human Project.
Right.
But now we've got to reevaluate that position.
No, there's no need. We move forward with the original plan.
Yes! Hey, she'll never make it. The police are looking for her.
We can find a way. It's what Julian wanted.
We'd be risking the girl's life.
Listen! She belongs here. And this baby is the flag that could unite
We
us
said
all.
we'd never use this baby for political purposes.
My baby's not a flag.
Make it public!
She just wants to keep it safe. And to be honest, yeah, that's completely realistic. That's exactly how it would go down. There would be very few people helping her out of the goodness of their hearts. Most of them would have ulterior motives. Throughout the movie, everyone who sees that Key is pregnant or sees the baby after it's born reacts like they just saw an ethnically accurate Jesus come down from the heavens and perform a miracle, or whatever religious deity you believe in. During a climactic gunfight between the government soldiers and a group of rebels, Theo goes in to try to get Key and the baby out, because like I said, the rebels want to use her for their own cause. He finds her and he leads her out of the building, and everyone they pass stops what they're doing and just stares. everyone they pass stops what they're doing, stops fighting, and just stares in awe, like, well, like they're seeing the second coming of Christ, or whatever religious deity you believe in.
Move back! Fucking move back! Stop! Cease fire! Cease firing!
By the time they get outside, both sides have completely stopped fighting. And there's just this amazed silence. And as they're leaving, the fighting suddenly starts up again. It's one of the most powerful scenes ever put to film. If I had to wrap this up in a bow or whatever, I guess I'd say that worldwide depression is a fascinating concept. I hope it never happens in real life, obviously, but I also hope that more movies continue to explore it. Because movies have been around for what, over 100 years? And we've only gotten like 2 that I know of that have tackled it? Yeah, no, we need some more, because there's a lot to do there. There's a lot of statements you can make. There's a lot of themes you can explore. Someone get on that, see what you can do. That's all for today. Stay safe in these crazy times.